Many A/B tests fail before they even start. Why? Because they're set up wrong. When your testing tool flickers, shows wrong variations, the JavaScript code has errors, or misses half your traffic, you're not just wasting time, you're making decisions based on broken and flawed data. In this video, you will learn how to set up bulletproof A/B tests that actually work, from setting up the experiment to avoiding the most common technical pitfalls that mess up your results. My name is Ruben de Boer, lead consultant at Online Dialogue and owner of Conversion Ideas. And in this CXL feed, I will show you exactly how to set up your testing tool and your experiment the right way. For this lesson, we will focus on client-side experimentation. When you start testing on your website for the first time, it is crucial that you first check the setup and run an AA test. With this setup, you want to check for one crucial thing. Is a snippet of your testing tool hard-coded on your website? Every testing tool has a snippet. This is a small piece of code that should be placed on every page of your website. This piece of code makes the connection between your testing tool and your website. You want to check if this piece of code is hard-coded in the head tag of your website. It is very important that you do not have the snippet implemented through a tag manager, like Google Tag Manager, because this will cause flickering, also called flash of original content. This happens when the original page is briefly displayed before the changes you made in your variation appear on the page. This happens due to the time it takes for your browser to load the modifications. When you place a snippet in a tag manager, the browser must first load the tag manager before it can load the snippet. This causes a delay, resulting in flickering. Flickering will, of course, negatively impact the behavior of your website visitors, which we do not want. We only want the change in our variations to influence the website visitors, not that the visitor sees the page reload with the changed content. When your snippet is installed, you want to run an AA test. An AA test is like an A/B test, but without any changes in the variation. So the control and the variation are exactly the same. Therefore, it is called an AA test. When you run this test, you want to check and see if the setup works correctly. You want to see if the data is coming in, if at least 90% of all visitors on your test page are part of the test, and if the users are equally divided over both the control and the variation. I highly recommend you run an AA test before running your first A/B test. You want to ensure that your setup and data are reliable and trustworthy, so you do not draw any wrong conclusions caused by flawed data when your test results come in. Now let's go into a tool and set up an A/B test together. Let's set up an experiment for my website's conversion ideas starting in Convert.